Dozens of people are in custody at this hour by local and federal agents after authorities stormed through a farm where there was illegal game rooster fighting going on. Now, this is the location of the raid, County Road 1150 in Martin County, just a few miles north of Loop 250 and the Midland County line. Several agencies from local law enforcement to the FBI are now involved. Bo Berman was there, and as dozens of roosters were collected from cages. An amazing sight for sure, and he now joins us in the studio with more. Bo?
Well, Melissa, tens of thousands of dollars were seized. More than a dozen roosters dead, and now 83 people are behind bars. All of this after Martin County residents tipped off authorities. Now, a quick warning to all of our viewers, some of the images you're about to see are graphic.
A cry for help. A scene right out of a movie. More than 80 men lined up and handcuffed, caught red-handed betting on a brutal and illegal underground fighting ring.
Still had chickens inside the pen that was fighting.
While the remains of the losers lay carelessly tossed in a pile.
The suffering that these animals have to endure, dog fights and these rooster fights, it's a pretty brutal sport.
Today a flag was thrown on these players, the Martin and Midland County Sheriffs confiscating the roosters and much more.
So we found quite a few mutilated roosters already, and some other narcotics and different things on the property.
We found cocaine, marijuana, of course there's alcohol everywhere.
From fighting spurs to scales to more than 100 roosters caged, some so disfigured they had to be put down. The evidence wasn't hard to find.
This is probably the biggest organized animal fighting ring ever busted in Martin County.
Loaded up and driven off to jail, the participants now await their charges. While the 100 remaining roosters know their cries have been heard.
We were lucky to get this, and it's just a confirmation that it is going on in this county, and I'm sure it's going on in other counties.
This raid comes just over a month after a cockfighting bust in Ector County. The roosters will be treated by a veterinarian and housed safely. The FBI is investigating the case for any federal violations that may have occurred. Live in the studio, Bo Berman, CBS 7 News.
A total of 83 men were arrested in today's raid. DPS troopers and sheriff's deputies were able to catch participants running from the scene. About 5 juveniles were arrested in addition to several adults who are believed to be illegal immigrants. All 83 suspects were taken away in vans to the Midland County Jail for booking. The FBI is headed to the site to determine whether they will pick up the investigation. INS is also investigating.